great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rafinha! Goal! Brazil! And that's got him off to a flyer! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Brazil gain their reward with an early goal. Santos. Esteval. And here's Vinicius. It's Vinicius! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rafinha. Santos.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Santos moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Santos. Marquinhos aim forwards. Santos. 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 Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's a nice ball. Clears it away. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Good chance here! Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Vinicius Junior. Danger averted for now. Danilo charging forward down that flank. That's tidy. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Some good work on the right flank here. Rafinha. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, smashing header! Couldn't quite control it.
Iceland, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Santos makes the interception. Oh, good spread. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shoots! Goal! 2-0, and in next to no time.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Danilo. Esteval. Santos. Vinicius Junior! It's anyone's... Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Santos. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's been won straight back. Played towards the other side. Looks across and plays it in. Santos. Oh, can he get onto this? Fabinho. And it's played forward. Esteval. Santos. Rafinha. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Can he spark a counter here? And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He is just caressing the ball. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, it's come loose. Fabinho. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rafinha, over to the left. Goodmanson.
Iceland must have been told to look for ways to try and construct some space down the middle here.
And what is it, Jim, that they're actually achieving?
Well, it opens up the pitch, stretches the opposition, and it activates more running room.
Fabinho. Bremer, and he goes cross-field. Oh, there's a probing ball. No way through there. Fabinho. Danilo looking up to see who wants it. And it's Danilo. Now it's Rafinha. Danilo. Looking for a decent ball in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That is lovely. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Lovely feet. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bruno Guimaraes. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That has been cut short. Goodmanson. Lobbed in behind. Header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Esteval. Brazil have got themselves in front very early here. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes, shifted upfield. Goes for a shot! Moved on forwards. Goodmanson, gently done. Caught offside that time. Johannesson. That's very neat. Now then, the ball's come loose. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hit into the middle. Bremer clears it away. Aim forwards. Santos. Great defending, strong and determined. Chance here to counter. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Santos. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rafinha. And the volley. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Iceland clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now, who's going to be first to this? He's onto it in a flash. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rafinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Plenty waiting in the middle. Cleared away. In once more. Bruno Guimaraes. Esteval. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Santos. Esteval. Spread out to the left. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Marquinhos. Santos. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Magnussen shifted upfield. Santos aimed forwards. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Clearly not happy with that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Santos. And they've got a throw. quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Goodmanson. Johannesson. And here's Goodmanson. Goodmanson crosses. Santos. Marquinhos gently done. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's having a shot! That's going to go a long way. Santos. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Johannesson. Danilo cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. Santos. Goodmanson was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. Esteval. He's in a great position. It's Vinicius! Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a little off target. Bruno Guimaraes. Goodmanson. Ball's gone out of play. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Santos. Esteval. Danilo. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Tries a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. The shot! And again the keeper stands strong. That's really well manoeuvred. Bremer gets across to intercept that. Santos. Esteval. Out to the left it goes. He's found a way through. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Rafinha. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, can he get onto this? Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Probing pass. That's a goal kick.
Goodmanson really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Over to the left. Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Vinicius Junior is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And it's played forward. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Vinicius Junior! And it's there!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Brazil find a position of real strength now. Moved on forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Cleared without complication. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Santos. Rafinha. Rafinha played out to the left flank. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Estevão. And he should have made it fall.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Now that's well seen too. Fabinho shifted upfield.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Caresses it through. Ederson gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Goodmanson. Aim forwards. That's an excellent interception. Bremer. Rafinha. Danilo. Magnussen. Forward it goes. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Fabinho can get it clear. Santos. Brazil, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Johannesson. Goodmanson. Out towards the flank. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Steaming on goalwards. Goodmanson hangs one in. Danilo. Could be danger here. Santos. Esteval. Santos. Moved on forwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Up towards the front line. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. It's run loose here. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Cuts out the pass. And that's a goal kick. Danilo with the clearance. Spread out to the left. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's a clearance, but not much of one. It's crossed into the middle. That's too far for anyone. Esteval. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he shoots! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Tries to get it clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Goodmanson absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. And he cuts out the supply. Bremer. Danilo. Rafinha on 2 now and looking for 3. Santos. And it's Danilo. Rafinha. Oh, good spread. Bruno Guimaraes. Great chance! And it's played forward. Fabinho gets across to intercept that. Santos. Danilo. Danilo chooses to go cross-field. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Bruno Guimaraes. 2 minutes to be added on. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Oh, this is a great position. Rafinha! Driven forward. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Vinicius. It's Vinicius! That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed. Excellent interception. Bremer, aim forwards. Santos. Santos. Oh, it's played into the area. And we've reached half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Brazil have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the set. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Danilo. Fabinho. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Bremer. Danilo. Fabinho. Marquinhos. Oh, can he get onto this? Fabinho have it back and can go again. Rafinha ploughing through the middle. Pinged towards the front line. That has been cut short. And back to the keeper they go. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer shifted upfield. That's been drilled forward. Fabinho attempts a clearance. Bremer. Santos. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Moved on forwards. Iceland have reclaimed it. Could move up a gear here. Santos. Esteval. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. Marquinhos is there and he can get that clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Clears it away. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Bruno Guimaraes. It's a mighty effort! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Goodmanson looks to the other side. Out to the left it goes. A chance to play it in. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Santos. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Bremer. Marquinhos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. And it's Goodmanson. Nice looking ball. Ederson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And here's Vinicius Junior. Santos. That's a good run down the left. Balls over the line, and it is a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Fabinho, and here's Rafinha. He's shooting! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. That's gone for a throw-in. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. Fabinho. Santos. Esteval. And here's Vinicius Junior. Aim forwards. Goodmanson. Magnussen shifted upfield. Santos. Bremer. Fabinho. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop...
Climbs up big! Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Goodmanson skims one in. Real chance! He scores! And they are right back within touch! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Santos. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Rafinha. Danilo. Rafinha could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Serves up across. Cleared away. Estevan. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's played forward. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Santos forwards and with intent. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And it's Danilo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Crossed into the box. Clears it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos cuts it out. Rafinha. Danilo with the cross. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He is onto it in a flash. Johannesson. Goodmanson. Played with finesse. It's out for a goal kick. Bremer. Danilo does really well to win the ball there. Can he get onto this? Firmly met. Bremer. Danilo. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Over to the left. Plays it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Aimed forwards. Well read, nice interception. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Goodmanson. Well, they could break here. He can run onto that. Has a shot! Iceland have got it back and they'll have another go. Cross goes in, a header! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Played back in. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Gudmundsson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Let's cut it out. This might spell decent chance!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looks to the other side. Gudmundsson. Estevão. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. Rafinha. Nice physical challenge. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. That has been knocked clear. Gudmundsson. Oh, delicate chip through. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Played out wide. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Johannesson. Estevão. Vinicius Junior. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Santos, gently done. Danilo. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. And he's there to get it away. It's really well manoeuvred. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes tries to dink it through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Santos delivers with whip. And he thumps it clear. That is a little undercooked. And here's Vinicius. Vinicius Junior! It's really well cleared. He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Danilo. Now here's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Johannesson out to the right. Goodmanson, and that's aimed into the middle. No, that's not going to find its target. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Proves too strong. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's got away. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Bruno Guimaraes. Esteban. It's Vinicius! Chance again. No. It's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, great chance! Aim forwards. Fabinho. And here's Rafinha. Very nicely done. And here's Rafinha. And he's had a shot! It's in! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game was a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Starting to look like a done deal now. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Goodmanson. And a chance! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Iceland are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Goodmanson does well to get it back. Goodmanson was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Goodmanson crosses. And they've got rid. Magnussen makes the interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos with the clearance. Now it's Goodmanson. Nice control. There are a few waiting for it. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. Santos. Oh, nice touch. Santos. Goodmanson wins the duel this time. And this is a chance for Iceland to counter-attack. Goodmanson. Hit into the middle. Nicely intercepted. That's a look and place it forward. Goodmanson. Oh, it's played into the area. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Johannesson. Johannesson. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Out to the right, and they can counter here. And here's Vinicius Junior. Clears it away. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Played back to the goalkeeper. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Rafinha. Played out to the right. Danilo. Santos! And that's a good ball. Moved on forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great ball if he can get... It's Vinicius! And the keeper's well positioned.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Knocks it out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Thinks one through. They've got a corner here. And he has been fouled there. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. And the keeper beats it away. Spread out to the left. Played into them. Up he goes! Great football, shot and save. Marquinhos. Danilo. Rafinha chasing after it. Johannesson. Oh, super find. Now it's Goodmanson. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Vinicius Junior. Santos. Marquinhos. Bremer shifted upfield. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Played into space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Cross goes in there.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
That's really well manoeuvred. Fabinho. Santos. That's an imaginative pass. The referee has given a corner. Tries to get it clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, some tackle that. Moved on forwards. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Into the last 5 minutes. Marquinhos gently done. Santos. Clears it away. Aim forwards. Estevan. Santos has it in a wide position. Time to deliver. Played in by Santos. Succumbs to the pressure. Goodmanson, and it's played forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's been slipped through. Big chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Keeper's dealt with that. Goodmanson picks it up out wide. That's not going far. Referee's given a throw. Can he deliver? In again. Defending of the desperate variety. Santos. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rafinha. Oh, sweet feet. Rafinha. That's good play. Aim forwards. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Danilo. Rafinha. Danilo. Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Goodmanson. Out to the left it goes. So who's he picking out? Bremer with the clearance. And he goes cross-field. Now it's Goodmanson. Goodmanson. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And here's the chance to counter. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, that's clever. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, a real chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Keeper's got good distance on that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vinicius Junior. Danilo. And time is up. Brazil, well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had to do was release their power and they were going to steamroll their opposition, which pretty much happened.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.